Alright. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Plays. Are you done with it? What? Why is this in here? That's garbage. I mean, he can play with this if you don't want it. Well, if you... You're fine. Okay, we're gonna do Aether Current quests. I probably totally spelled that wrong in the description. And we're gonna do the 2 Aether Current quests that popped up, and then we'll continue with the story. All good pot packs must come to an end? Huh. You are Jolteon, are you not? She who has been strength-lending to Wukramat? Could Mavamuk ask that you strength lend her in return? The matter is this. Mavamuk's craft hand is to retire after long years. He lips that he intends to fancy craft one last masterpiece before he does so. But for this, he needs the handhelp of a strange face to the village. Anfroy is his name. He is always very murky-worded with his requests, so Mavamuk, I don't know, not sure what hand help he needs, but if you could exchange tongue flaps with him, she would be very, very happy feeling. Okay. The other one is in here. Yes, I'm Amphoid. Do I know... Wait, aren't you the friend of the Third Promise? The adventurer from across the water who was asking about the pot packs? Ah, I see. Mavamuk sent you. I only said I needed the help of a stranger to Earthenshire. Trust her to pick an honest-to-goodness hero. The task I have for you is but a trifling one, but it's very near and dear to my heart. I want you to find out all you can about Mavamuk. Eh? There's nothing untoward about it, I assure you. I'm interested in what she's interested in. Her hobbies, her likes and dislikes, what she holds dear, and so forth. But for certain reasons that I'll share with you later, she can't know this. We've been working together for decades, but now, as my pot pact is about to end, I find that I know next to nothing about her. But perhaps others who work closely with the Moblins might? Okay. Mavamuk and Anfroy? Yes, I know the pair well. She's famously very protective of him, sometimes even rejecting his patron's orders outright. It's not that she thinks him unequal to the tasks, you understand. Quite the opposite. In fact, she knows how exacting his standards are, and how discontent he would be if his work failed to meet them. So anytime a patron attempts to have him lower his standards, or design something differently to how he judges best, Mavamuk will always leap to his defense. As for what she enjoys, well, her delight in Aphroy's creations has not dulled at all. In all the years they've worked together, I should think she likes nothing more. Okay. Uplander wants to know what brain tickles Mopamug? That's an easy ask. Mopamug never lip-flaps about anything other than her pot-sworn android. She says he is just as good a tricksy crafter as he is a crafty tricker, always playing crafty tricks. One day, Anfroy draws little arrows around the village, showing Potsworn how to leave Earthenshire without help hands eye-catching them. Many laugh-minded pot friends follow the arrows and leave for secret hiding place in the woods. Mobbies are Friday feels over disappearing Potsworn. Potsworn come back all glitter teeth, but help hands are her steam ears? All except Mavamuk. She goes around the village saying guilt words to every mobby for Anfroy's sneaky trick. Deep heart, though, it is clear that she is nothing but happy feels to have him back. Basically, she's going to be really sad when he leaves. What does Mavamuk value most? Her potsworn, of course. Any mobby who says otherwise is a fib speaker. She keeps the treasure he gave her heart side at all times, or so she once lip-slipped to Tarnatic. He hasn't a flimsy thought what this treasure might be, but whatever it is, it's sure proof of the friend bond between them. Aw, that's sweet. Hello, viewer. I saw you come in. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay, this is the other one then. Danger Straits, Danger Straits. Vendivok's Twinkle Crafter has gone missing. Oh no. Vendivok asks all around the village, and some say that he went to pay a visit to the Imperious, the giant's prey place. But prey place is a danger place, full of friend-munching fiends. Friend-munching fiends! You are a fighter, are you not? Will you sword lend for Vendivok and save her dear Twinkle Crafter from certain doom? Okay. Okay, let's turn in this one and then we'll continue with the other one. Ah, you're back. So what did you find out? She's obsessed with you, my dude. Ha, she really thinks that much of me. They say that Moblin help hands love nothing more than helping their charges. And it seems it's true, though it wouldn't hurt for her to show it a little more often. But that's not the only thing you learned, and I thank you for it. You've given me exactly what I need, so I suppose it's about time I told you what I need it for. The truth is, is Jolty still hard at hand-helping? Yes, she is, so I'll thank you for not bothering us. You do remember that I specifically asked you to leave me be until my work was complete. Always such angry words. Move amok means no bother. Just need to do daily mob duty, sharpening tools until they sparkle shine. And I'm telling you that I don't need you to. Not now, anyway. I'm almost retired. All my commissions are already dealt with. Until the end day of the Pot Pact, Move Amok will uphold her pact part. It is her duty as help hand. Why do you always have to be so... I'm sorry, Move Amok, but I'm going to have to put my foot down. I expressly forbid you to come from touching my tools until my work with Jolteon is finished. Aww. Then Movamuk will do as Anfroy asks, though it makes her shamefaced. She will hand turn to other duties. If Anfroy needs her, he has only to hail call. Aww. She just wants to help. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I'll be needing every one of those tools if I'm to achieve my aim. That aim being to make a farewell present for Movamuk. Aww. In all the years I've been working here, she's been my guardian angel, answering my every prayer before it even makes it to my lips. Even in these recent times, when the help hands have grown too few for the number of pots worn, her service hasn't lapsed an ilm. Now that my service is coming to an end, I wanted to do something just for her, to thank her for everything she's done for me. Yet despite her knowing me better than I do myself, I discovered that I didn't really know anything about her at all. I tried to speak with her to learn what really makes her tick, but she always brushes me off, said that her only wish as a humble help hand was to see my wishes realized. That got me thinking perhaps she and the other moblins might be more willing to open up to someone who wasn't bound by the pack. Someone like you, and by all the gods the plan worked. I have an idea for her present now. All that remains is to craft it, but without Movamuk's help, that might be a little more difficult than usual. If you'd be willing to play help hand a little longer, I'd make it worth your while. This is going to turn into an actual side quest. A lot of Aether quests turn into actual side... Yeah, he's got a side quest for me now. I have so many side quests that I need to deal with. Ah! See all those exclamation points on my map? Look. Look. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go through there probably. Okay, then I need to go up here. Okay. But you have to buy Final Fantasy 14 because you can't game share 14. They don't let you. That'd be nice though. Okay, I think I have to go. I wanna fly. I wanna fly away. Ow. Okay. It's in this direction. Oh yay, I actually made it through. Oop, I missed. Ah, go away. Really? Okay. You're looking for a twinkle crafter? That's the most likely. I'm one of the Moblins, contracted artisans, specializing in jewelry making. Vendivok was concerned for my safety, you say? How kind of her to send me my own personal guard. I've ever been fascinated by the unique visual language of the Yakui. You see, I often visit this place to bask in its grand, imposing glory. Yet I have never once taken a step beyond this point. The beasts that lurk within are far too dangerous to risk delving any further. But with you at my side, I can finally make a detailed study of the rest of the ruins. Such as what remains of them, of course. 500 years have come and gone since the giants returned to their ancestral lands, and they have not been kind to the creations they left behind. Yet some of the larger structures still remain. This impressive gate, for one. You're cute. They say the Yakui towered yalms above even the tallest Zbral, but I wonder if their architecture might have played some part in exaggerating those tales. Its sheer sense of scale serving to inflate the giant's own. But enough speculation. Let us press on. We have much to discover. Hello? Yeah. Back off. Pillars of stone overlooking the nave. Fascinating, isn't it? The simple combination of geometric shapes naturally draws one's eye to the center, all the while maintaining a delicate balance. As the sun traversed the skies, so too would the shadows of the towers above paint patterns on the ground below. And not just any patterns, oh no, calculations. Every stone cut and placed with mathematical precision, divining the movement of the stars and the changing of the seasons. A triumph of both form and function, true artistry. But wait, what's that over there by the cliff's edge? Quickly, with me! That way? And now he's being attacked. Of course he is. Thank you, and forgive me for racing ahead like that. I was so absorbed in examining every elm of this place, I clean forgot the reason I'd never done so before. But if anything is worth risking one's life for, it is surely this. Why, just look at this tower. It's a work of art. To the untrained eye, it might appear little more than a pile of stone. Look at how each brick is cut and positioned perfectly to align with its neighbors, and not a drop of mortar to hold them in place. The engravings, too, surely have some religious significance. They certainly inspire reverence in me. Yes, inspiring reverence. That's the thing. Why else would the giants build their temple upon the cliff top, if not to make daily proof of their predominance over those who dwelled in the plains below, those who were beneath them in every way? One cannot help but admire them, that their creations should awe and exhilarate us even now, centuries since they've been gone. Thank you, my friend. My passion for jewelry craft had been cooling of late, but now I am positively burning with inspiration. If the Yakui's creations can echo through the ages, then so can mine. To Earthshire and eternity! I'm curious what's up here now. A door. Ow, that's annoying. I am streaming, so Okay, I'm just saying, I can get in trouble if they hear somebody else's video through mine. Big thanks for bringing the Twinkle Crafter back to us. Not only is he safe and well, but full of mind fruit too. He says that he found it in the giant's prey place. This need for mind fruit is common among the pot swarm. Some try to find it in history, some in nature, some even in firewater. It is our side of the pot pack to keep them well supplied with it, a duty that is a constant source of brain pain. But oh, the ideas they come up with when they have it. Such fresh thinking. Vendevok can't wait to see what our friendly Twinkle Crafter Wrangle Crafter's next. Meow! Hello? You asked for something. I was just in the middle of reading something. I gotta do shiny bracelet, do shiny bracelet. I wanna fly away. How many more? So since there's one more Aether Current in Kazuma Uka, I still have 5 Aether Currents to find and 3 quests to complete in Urkel Pasha. This is Kazuma Uka. Okay, so this one I have 1 Aether Current left to do, and then I'll be able to fly here. You don't want to see my feet. You're welcome. It goes down there. So if you come over and you need them, they're right there. Jolty is special sign. Yeah, the eggs are in there. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Reddy Rock asks me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. How are you going to get back in your house if you can't even leave mine? No, her door's not locked. Her hands are too full. Well, you'll have to put those down on your porch in order to get inside your house. Remember, me and Daddy have extra keys for you if you need them to get inside your house. Don't drop your potatoes, you'll bruise them. Nobody likes bruised potatoes. And if you say you do, you're lying. Nobody likes bruised potatoes. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. Okay. You wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to have to go find her. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. I'm gonna have to go find her. Perhaps there were complications. Well, let us wait a little longer. Okay, I like Nutter Butters. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wuklamat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? And she doesn't answer. Something's fishy. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. 'Twas Ready Rock who had business with her, yes? I was kind of suspicious when that guy showed up. We're gonna talk to Ready Rock, and Ready Rock's gonna say they never said any such thing. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wuklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Ready Rock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you left already. Where is Lamati? Is she not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish to follow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Okay. Jolty and I should work together at least, the better to facilitate communication between our groups. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. So now I get to work with Wuklamat's brother. Okay. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. Gloves! La, 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 la. If Lomati was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Reddy Rock swears she didn't see her. In which case, it is entirely possible that Lomati never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Okay. Third prompt. Mombi has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of a Tanawauta with brightly colored hair? Mombi knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. A bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Tanawautan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lomati is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to Many Fires. I'd like a word with this peddler, should they still be around. I wanna fly away. Whee! 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 Ha ha ha. Did I not talk to this guy yet? No, I don't need to. I just want the exclamation point to go away. I just need one more and then I can fly. I found all the aether currents here. Was Is there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, Second Promise. It was that scoundrel Walkesa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Walkesa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pelts, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamati. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first, and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Walkesa out of hiding. Then when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. An excellent plan, and I have just the right garments for your disguise, at a specially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into many fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Walkesa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. Okay, but I don't feel right about using the Second Promise as bait. Time to play our parts. How far behind do I need to stay? There, that's Allfellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you've put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. Should I do joy? Are you confused? I know I am. I'm confused. I don't see happy. Oh, there it is. A rare gemstone from that Hitsara merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Good start, but I would make certain Walkesa is aware of me. Let's continue. Okay. I'm not sure how far behind I need to be. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, Jolteon. Had Sorrow sold you a sparkle stone for your collection? Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mobby is happy for your happiness. Mobby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingly shine he must have made. Okay. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive home. Is that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. He might come after me for my gemstone. How nice to see a smiling face. Care to share the reason for it? I've heard nothing but mumblings and grumblings since that storm passed through. Hold on. The passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Hmm? Aww. Yeah. Him says I love you. He's like, stop cutting your vegetable and love me, Daddy. Yeah, no, I've seen that one before. Cat asking to be hugged. The guy's sitting there trying to cut something on a cutting board, and the cat's just trying to get a hug. Inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Ah, my most valued customer, the profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop, and then return forthwith to Duliolov. Surprised he doesn't recognize me as having stood there with Lamat. Did you see the rat has come for a nibble? You played your part to perfection, Jolteon, a woman of many talents, just as Fancred and Uyange described. Now let us lure Wakisa out and spring our trap. Hat! Hat! Oh, of course. Yeah, figures. Let us execute the final stage of our plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakisa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Okay. I would think he would notice and nod at nothing. Okay. There he is. No, that's not him. Oh, there he is. Okay. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. You're the gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye. Men, kill these Vidral. Slippery vermin, we'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, Jolty, pray leave them capable of speech. Okay. I suppose. Oh, was I supposed to leave them alive? Ah, oops. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat Pakapoo, salt lover. She'll get not answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wuklamat? I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakisa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills, but perhaps you could pursue Wakisa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. Hey, die! Tell me I don't have to do a stealthy shadowing. Wait, did he? This way? Yeah, this way. Yeah. You know, as long as my tail is... It would not surprise me if he actually stepped on my tail while he was trying to run. I passed it. I don't like doing these. But there's not much cover. How am I supposed to... They don't give you very much cover at all. I don't know how I'm supposed to hide if he turns around. and I can't run anymore. Oh, come on! It had a yellow circle! I thought I was supposed to run up to him! Ugh! That's stupid. There was a yellow circle. I thought it was over with. This is gonna annoy the heck out of me. Where's the... Where the heck am I supposed to go? Let me go back there. This is seriously getting annoying. I hate ones where you have to follow behind somebody. Man, what do you want to bet? I was right there at the end, too. That was probably the last one. I thought the big, giant yellow circle meant I was supposed to run up and confront him. So now I have to do it all over again. Jolty anger. I love you, you're cute. Can I just skip this, please? I know he's going to stop right about there. Keep this tree between me and him. And then I'm pretty sure that one up there is the next one. Technically he could see my head, but I guess that was good enough. Okay, yeah, I was right at the end. Finally, my money, give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself, we had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenaries come to claim your head. Corna told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? And you think the bandits were hired by this Hubigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wakisa and stay on the Mamujah's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Tell me I don't have to follow him too. Yeah, now I have to follow him. Ugh. There really isn't a lot of cover. I don't like this. I'm gonna fall behind again. You see me? Ugh! This is stupid! Oh, I remember that one. This time I made it.
Better late than never.
Oh.
That Marmorja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Be patient. Trust Thancred. I do.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
Yes, that is.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
Oh.
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Paneti if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at Many Fires.
I may have put rescuing Lama T ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the thought test. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made this same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Now, when the final thing is the Aether Current quest, we know that's going to probably be the last one in this area, because it's the only thing I have left in this area is one Aether Current quest. And it's usually story-based. Quona wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue mission. Gather our forces. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. What they don't know is that he's actually working for the Third Promise. So the Third Promise must have had his sister kidnapped in order to win. Because with her out of the way, he probably figures this one will go after to save her, and so they're using Bakul Jaja. It's kind of a scapegoat, I guess. At the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamati has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Aaronville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him, Jolty? Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metal work, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the tasks and have at it. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. The final mission will probably be to go rescue her. And when we rescue her, it'll probably be a dungeon. Assuming our punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh. The Gaka will need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants. The tame ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Okay. The Gaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scatter feed deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of our punity's enticing feast. Okay. Fat Jugabow! Rah! Rah! Ah! Where did Sob go? But he was helping her. Hey, look. Those look like bird of paradise plants. Aha. Ha. At least the ones in Viva Pinata, anyway. Yeah. I like Viva Pinata. I had both of them. One of them disappeared, though. I don't know where it went. Oh, it was all kinds of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed playing that game. I wish they'd make another one. I just hope they make it for something other than the brick. Well, I heard rumor that they were working on one that had more, like, aquatics, like fish pinatas. But I don't know whatever happened to it. Why bother continuing the game if the TV series is done? All set? I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to beat up the poor thing. Here she is. There's nothing to be afraid of. We just need your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Yes, there's a good girl. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Kuana know we have our punity back. Okay. Aaronville has the punity in hand then? Good. I expected nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levigour twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Yay! Look! Aether Current quest! This is the last one for the area, and then we'll be heading into the next section. Thancred must know something by now. Speak of the devil! You found her? Understood, thank you. I had but to invoke his name. Thancred followed the Hubigo's boat to its destination and confirmed that they are indeed holding my sister captive. They, of course, being Bakul Jaja and his minions. I swear I will make them regret this. Lamati is in Reachleaf tunnels. The moment the harness is repaired, we strap in the punity and make our way back down Ukatumu. Okay.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim their baubles by force.
Give it back! Forzenten poured his everything into that stone. He's no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
'Tis the blessed sibling's favored tactic.
That useless Bune was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Hello, viewer.
Impeccable timing.
Amachi, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us? We'll slaughter the lot of them!
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day. And Zoralja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails!
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
Do we give chase?
We head back. Namachi is safe. And that is what matters.
I'm glad to see you unharmed, Lamati. Thanks again for coming to my rescue, Kalana. And all of you too. The Kuljaja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. Fontaine upended his life so that I could accomplish the Maudlin's feat. He believed in me, believed in my cause, and I've let him down. Contest isn't over yet. So we take back what was stolen. Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. Speaking of vengeance, didn't Bakul Jaja curse some useless Bunewa sycophant when he caught sight of us? A reference to Cyril Ja, I would assume. He is devoted to our brother and is the only Bunewa I know of participating in the rite of succession. If Cyril Ja was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. Ahem. Bakucha should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. I shall request that Father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe, but I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. Tis something to think about. For now, however, the rite continues. I thank you all for your help. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Ruklamat? You bet I am. The Railjaws gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. I thought for sure we were going to have to fight to get her back. I really am sorry this happened. From now on, I won't let my guard down around suspicious strangers. And again, I do appreciate you all coming to save me. Hey, now I can fly! This is the first area that I can fly in the new area. I still have 3 more Aether quests to do in the other area. Okay, up to the giants, I guess? The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yakui. And it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. Do you remember the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Wakisa? Just going to rub my face in it like that, eh? I wonder if he's raising my hackles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of lost time to make up for. Yeah, I can fly! Yay! No more ground for me, at least not in this area. It's Jolteon Wilburn. Jolteon Wilburn. Jolteon Wilburn. I'm on a live right now. Yeah. That's why I read things, when I'm reading things aloud, it's because I'm streaming. Just in case there's somebody watching that can't read, I read it for them. Although, sometimes I know my voice can be a little droning, and I apologize. I'm sorry that I can't always make it exciting. I do try. I don't always succeed, though. We couldn't leave without letting Ready Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. What if he got kidnapped too? I worried Wuklamat would agonize over the loss of her keystone, but it seems I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. I'm about to go to an area that I can't fly in. After finally being able to fly in this one. No preference. Oh, okay. He is right here. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlar's Echo. Okay, so yeah, this is the probably ruins that I saw from down below. So I need 5 Aether Currents and 3 quests. Besides that, it's huge. It's so big. I guess most of them are big though. Hmm? Jolty on Wilburn. No, not on the YouTube. It's just Jolteon space Wilburn. Wilburn. No, Wilburn as in nest. I will burn your food. Oh dear. Yeah. I think I'm getting used to the air up here. So this is the place from the Lay of Proof where Papa met you with Yakui. Hello, viewers! Oh, wow. That must be them. I don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali, the giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here in their mountain fastness, they tend to the solemn duty they pledge to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral Faligarmanda and maintain its prison within their temple. Ah yes, Rupermat told us about the Tural Vidral creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. In fact, there's supposed to be several. One in particular that is in Eorzea. Huh? Oh, yeah, this is my cane. Yeah, it's got Pokemon on it. I don't know if you can see them very well. There's Squirtle, Mew, Dratini's down here. Yeah, this one's mine. This one's my husband's. I appreciate that. If you send me messages in the chat, I can see them down in the corner. They pop up. That's why my camera's up in the top right, is because the bottom right is where the chat kicks in. Ah, my toes are cold though. I have my Pikachu blanket. And the air conditioner's right there. It blows down on my feet. My cool Jolty cup that I got for my birthday. I don't know. Indeed, yet even among those anomalies, Valle Garmonda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Guru Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. What do you want to bet something happens to that ice? It escapes, and our quest is going to have to be to either recapture it or kill it. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valle Garmonda was lured inside by Guru Jaja's final ploy. I'd like to see this strongest of all Tural Vidral. I wonder what it was like to fight it. Orlar's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja first so I can beat my keystone out of him. Identify the Dawn Servant's Elector should be our priority. Let's find that thieving cheat. Let's find the Elector first. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn, and no matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a visit to Kari Orzar the Gracious, or so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that High Luminary Gerfurler is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. Okay. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Muklamat, third promise of Turiolal, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gerfurler? The High Luminary has granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Huh, that was easier than expected. In we go then. Okay. Gods, is that? Aye. Belle Garmanda. Ooh, pretty. Kind of looks like Quetzalcoatl. Welcome. High Luminary Gerfuller. He's not here at present. I am Luminary Zermerwer. This is the Sky Ruin Valley Garmanda? It is the Tural Vidral, whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Belgarmonda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulu Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Their titanic battle with Villargarmanda raged for 10 days. I wonder if the little guy is Kryle's grandpa. Their titanic battle with Vilgarmonda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. But what happens if the ice ever melts? That same question looms large in our minds, for the magics sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Valley Garmanda commands powers of fire and lightning and ice. Some believe that the violence of the recent storm was the result of those energies slipping free. That raging tempest from Valley Garmanda? Setting future worries aside, you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary chosen elector of the Dawn Servant has left me with instructions for all aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfurler. That is to be your challenge. Ah, so the search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it. I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we better pick up the pace. Aye, but we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villagers. And the second feat is probably going to be to defeat that thing. It's probably going to escape somehow. Gods, Valley Garmanda is enormous. I know Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, We can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. I guess we'll do spell speed. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary, Gurfalur, somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Yokui from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gurfalur's whereabouts. Though the giants may not give us a precise location, there may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory anyway. Let us see what we can discover. The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That Zebur-Al who came out of the temple earlier, was that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Galul Jaja? Tuliolan? No, you are from farther away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He is warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of the sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. Okay, so he's probably not in the village. Doggo! Asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He's a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve for one. He affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. They are records of lives lived. Your arrival, too, I will etch into the stone, for the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you are curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. Ah, okay. So he might be at the graveyard. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? As expected, what then of clues or other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gurfalur is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Yokui's sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in their culture. But would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? Proof, you say? And he encouraged you to visit this place yourself? Then let's go and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfalor there, it will give us the chance to learn more about the Yaghui. The gravesite is somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village as a start, shall we? I die! Probably see if I can find the last, 3 or 4 Aether Currents while I'm at it. 334 to the southwest. That's not far at all. Yup. That is southwest. So whatever it is, it must be over here by the lake. The others have gone on ahead to prove following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first, so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? He should be able to point you in the right direction. Ow. What is that scorched thing there? Oh, that'll take me around this way. Yeah, it'll take me right around there. That's kind of where I need to go. I'm guessing I need to go up there's probably where that looks like a graveyard. Unless it's over there. Take a look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Veligarmonda's rampage, as told by the saga. Are you okay, buddy? You kind of threw your pony. Did you get startled? Oh, he's got this little stuffed My Little Pony. It's a baby Rapidash that was a toy that my granddaughter played with. And he cuddles with it. Let's see if I can... As cats... He won't leave it alone. We still haven't figured out why he likes it so much. But this is it. It's got a soft body and a big hard head. It's the little Rapidash. It's got the little rainbow on the diaper. I think it's got No, it doesn't. I thought maybe it had a little rainbow symbol on the cheek as well, but it doesn't. I guess because she hasn't gotten her cutie mark yet, because she's still too young. But, yeah. My cat loves this thing. He cuddles with it all the time. But something startled him or something, and he jerked awake. And the pony went flying onto the ground. I don't know what we're gonna do if it ever becomes too messed, because he'll grab a hold of it and he'll bunny kick the heck out of it. One of these days it's gonna give way and it's gonna tear apart. We're gonna have to find him a new one. Huh. Yeah. Oh, did Mommy put your pony over here? I am so sorry, sir. Let me give you your pony back. There you go, buddy. There you go. You've got your pony back. He's laying on top of his box. Those who've watched my videos before, when I was turned facing that way, the camera sometimes caught, because his box used to be over here where the TV's at. He used to lay on top of his little house. He still does. It's just over here now. Told by the saga, the sky ruins fires are described as eternal flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it a literary embellishment. But now I've lost sight of Wuhlamat. Proof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Excuse me. Another person joined the party! Okay. Well, I'm going to go this way because this is the way it said the Aether Current was. Oh, these guys are aggressive. $135 yalms to the south. Yalms to the... Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, okay, this over here is where I was dealing with the little people. Okay, so we're on the opposite. Yeah, they want me to go up here. Okay, so now where to? 585 yalms to the northeast. 460 yalms to the northeast. So that. Four yalms to the east. Something sparkling up there. $69 yalms directly east. $41 yalms southwest. It must be up there. Hmm, 39 yalms to the west. Yeah, go. And 10 yalms north? Yeah, it's saying it's down there. I don't see it. This is north. $108 yalms to the west. Oh, there it is. I found it. The hell? Doesn't he usually? 271 yalms to the north. So probably over there. And 41 yalms to the northeast. $78 yalms to the north. Oh wow, that's cool. Ah, it was behind the building. So that's 3? Is that all of them? Nope, 568 yalms to the west. Come out and play. Oh God. $636 yalms to the west? Yeah. I remember the one that vibrated. I don't remember that other part, though. But yeah, she would give you gun rewards every certain amount of tips you would give her. Oh my God. $411 to the west. Oh wow, this is cool looking. Oh, I bet this is where they're gonna send us to. I'm just going in here early because I want to get this 196 to the west. I want to get these aether currents out of the way. I don't have to worry about looking for them later. $152 to the west. Must be up there. I hate cat traps. Don't tell me. Okay, there it is. Hopefully this is the last one. Ooh. That looks deep enough that I could dive in it. I wonder if there's going to be something that we have to do where we have to dive down into that lake. Yay! No more aether currents detected. So all I have left is the 3 aether current quests. 2 will pop after we do the quest. God, why am I so daggone itchy? Okay, now to talk to the guy that... He's literally, like, right out here. So yeah, the person we need to speak to is up here. So we were not wrong in coming to proof. Hehe, Wuklamut wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gerfurler? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so we were meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here is this in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames and scatter its ashes across the peaks. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicles for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, in the same manner my friend does in mine. Has it always been thus for your people, this conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls. You may find the answers to your questions. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I thank you for allowing me to share them, for in doing so will I remain in your hearts also. So I was not wrong. Now they're sending me to where I found that last Aether Current. Okay. A bird on the ground is just a land animal with wings. I wanna fly. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of the murals from generation to generation. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history? They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yakhui. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yogg-Tural under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yogg-Tural. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a grand labor which consumed the greater part of a century. Zogor the Boundless, we still make use of that bridge in Tuliolal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yogg-Hui living in Yogg-Tural. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen, when the expedition pushed forth into Yogg-Tural those 1,000 years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. Vamp said it was his fault. Vamp says he did it all. He took down all the giants. He's a vampire after all. He just turned them all to his side. And then they had to follow him. Some terrible illness? No virulent plague or newly arisen blight for the local Tanawata and Shitona. It was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. Out of every 10 Yogg-Hui who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. So the common cold? They were killed by the common cold. Oh no. And it rendered them infertile? That's weird. Oh yeah, Vamp said he coughed on one and it spread. Apparently it made them infertile too. After, if they survived it, they couldn't breed anymore. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherent resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation rather than the burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkel-Pacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, was to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times when our forebears learned they shared the continent with peoples unlike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Yogg-Tural and their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Torali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him up upon the summit of Lorcorzobor. Okay. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary, beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we know where we're going. To the top of Lorcorzobor. Okay, so we're supposed to go back. Okay, we're supposed to go this way. Okay. You have to unlock her first. Oh, wow. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. Well, how long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery, all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others. That's funny. She was just complaining about not being able to... Yay! My Fennec. My nine-tailed fox. Wait, does it have 9 tails? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Looks like 7 tails. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. There's like 3 on each side. And then the one big one down the middle. And technically it's a 7-tailed fox, not a 9-tail. I don't get that one summoned very often. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace? It occurs to me that if Zoral Ja is attempting the feat of proof, then he will have heard that same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war.
God, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
Farther. Go more.
Do not expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, do those short legs bring you all the way from Tulioral?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right of succession.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliyola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you!
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here! Your neck will be the first I snap this day!
That's right.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gufurlor is waiting.
To the mountain and beyond! Or not, I don't know. At least to the mountain. Oh. Oh! Sovereign! Where's... Uh-oh. Hold on a second. We'll give him a minute before I go to queue up. If he doesn't show up in the next couple minutes, then I'll just queue up. Yeah, I sent him a message. I said, Sov, dungeon! You are not helping us! I don't know if they could actually see that while I was streaming or not. I don't usually text while I'm streaming. I'd message him on my phone, but he doesn't have Messenger. We'll see if him not helping go summons him. Apparently he got summoned to WoW, and that's why he's not here. So, we'll see. Apparently I need to turn something into sit. I said I was gonna wait a couple minutes and then I was gonna just queue up without you. But I know how much you like to helping you. do I, so hopefully this build helps you. Die. Ow, my back. Hey, look. It's a dum-dum. It's a dum-dum. Dum-dum. Say hi, dum-dum. Pikachu, say hi. Pikachu, dum-dum. Dum-dum. I didn't even realize that she was right there the whole time. I don't look up at my camera very often. Let me know when you're in, Salve. I'll send you an invite. Oh. Let me know when you're ready and I'll queue us up. Work horrors no more. At you. I don't know, it's like the second dungeon, I think? Yeah, it's the second dungeon. It's the level 93 dungeon. We're climbing the mountain. Oh dear. Yeah. But I was waiting on you. I didn't hear you say anything. Hmm. Wow. Oh, I haven't updated my portrait, darn it. Fluffle up. That is one heck of a move name. Ah! Ah! I don't know Ow! Okay. Guess we need to be over here. Yeah, I got rescued by the healers. Ow. Ow. I'm so confused. Trying to stand by the lava fell. Every time I try... I'm trying to stay where the lava fell's at. You seem to know what's going on. Yay, we win. look, it's her brother. Why? Don't use the damn... You know, if you move, you can cancel it. Oh, wow. We're way high up here. Hey, look, the burb we were fighting down below. Huh? Okay, the crystallized rock shattered to pieces. I don't know. Ow. Now I'm dead. Okay, well, I got the ring. Slowly being covered in crystal. Okay. I think we're all supposed to stack on top of each other. I think we're all supposed to stack together. So when it's the rings, we just all stack together because the healer rescued me on top of him. Well, I can help him res, you cannot. So next time, let's stack when we get those rings. When it's when it's the one that's a ring. Ow. This one. Stack together. Ow. Yeah, but it didn't. It killed me instead. I didn't quite make it on top of everybody. The pitcher plants remind me of a different... Reminds me of Sweet Totem. Sweet Totem had pitcher plants. They were annoying because they would, like, swallow your party. One at a time. They'd swallow one and then they'd do like they were chewing them. Ah! Why? fry! You're not supposed to use the limit break on small fry! Yeah, because now we gotta bring our limit break back up. Oh. Wait, are we supposed to fight again?
Elector of the Dawn Servant. Prepare to be tested.
Okay. If her brother was ahead of us, that means her brother got knocked the heck out. Yeah. Why do I get the feeling that if her brother had been successful, he'd have straight up killed the guy? He wouldn't have left him alive. It was probably humbling for him to end up losing those guys.
Chronicles of it. Recount the fury of erupting beasts.
Ow! Okay, what's with the
I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, we mine!
So essentially, don't let them touch him. Okay. Oh, there's one left. Oh no, they're just reforming.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
You know what? These guys kind of remind me of Titan. These guys could totally be, like, where where the Beast Tribe got the idea for Titan is probably a creature that looks similar to these guys. Ow! Okay, I died. Wait, what? I thought you were having fun. Wait, it's patty cake! With your face! Yeah. Jeez. Watch out for the... Gonna be fire and water again. Ow. That's fine. I couldn't give it to either of them. They were already gone.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur-Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Enough Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Here and now, I think he means.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Three to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda. Your fathers, included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Kettenram? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Gulul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others? Of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built. What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately. Valigarmanda has broken free.
Uh-oh.
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there, now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
He's gonna move on, and we're gonna get another stone. I don't think he realizes that we're supposed to get 2 stones here. Because there were 2 trials here. Yeah, the brothers... not very nice. The Makote brother's great. I like the Makote brother. He's smart. Not a warmonger like the other brother. Still don't know about Jaja. He's kind of disappeared for now. Apparently the second promise fought him on the way up, but we didn't see him on the mountain. Other than to slow people down. Where am I going? At least the Phoenix isn't as bright as the event Phoenix. The reskin with the bright blue. This one I can handle. The event one I have to be careful with. It makes me nauseous sometimes. Yeah? Hello. Oh yeah, I'm actually streaming. my technically son-in-law dropped by to say hi. Pikachu! Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Is somebody over at the house? Oh my. As soon as he walks away from her, she's gonna start barking again. But you can see her little tail just wagging away there. Honey, is it Charlie? Is it Charlie? Yeah, she can't find her keys or her ear pet pods. Well, I have an extra key to your house if she needs it, and I think Josh has one too. I know, right? You just go over there and raid her fridge someday. Yeah, no. One of these days, I'm gonna buy the ingredients for her to make me her Tuscan soup. I really like her soup. She's been over here a few times thinking they were over here. Don't know why they'd be over here. Did you ever figure out how to get your power back on? Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, you have to have permission from the... If the breaker were switched off, you wouldn't have any power whatsoever. It's just the one room. And we've checked all the... Unless the breaker for that room is in somebody else's apartment. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So long as it actually switches the power on and off. Yeah, well, it's possible that it just is dead and you have to have somebody come in and fix it. It probably needs to be replaced. Yeah, they'll probably have to come in and replace the wires. But that might be a big job, because if they have to rewire that whole thing into your room, they're going to be tearing walls apart and all kinds of stuff. Unless they can just repair the part that's attached to the switch. Yeah. 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 They might have to move you to a different apartment in order to fix it. The question is, are they going to be willing to move you to a different apartment with your apartment the way it is? Sorry about that. I had to mute myself. Oh, how long have I been doing this? Oh God, almost 4 hours. I am so sorry. I totally could have ended the video and just talked to him. Anyways, stay crazy. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications when I'm streaming. Check out the website in the description. My buddy Shio did a great job, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!